Hey there. In this short tutorial, I'm giving you an overview how you can actually implement your own app projects using our site for that. So it all starts with the first part of the app development guide where you define the main aspects of your app. In 1A, you do the summary and you think about the financials if it makes sense for you and to create an app. In the sections 1b through 1f of the first part of the app development guide, they contain technical tables, and they guide you pretty much in very detailed through the app development process. So essentially you fill in these tables and then use those tables in the subsequent parts of the app development guide to configure the Drupal backend and then later the app client. So, and once you're done with the filling in the technical tables, in the second part of the app development guide, this is all about the server implementation. And in particular, you can typically configure the backend. And for instance, you can use different types of software as backend, for instance, WordPress or Joomla, these are CMS or Salesforce. In this course is about Drupal for a variety of reasons. I'm not going to explain you why. There's a short tutorial on why I think Drupal is an excellent choice. But in a nutshell, there are different pieces of software, most of them free of charge, that you can use to configure your backend. So typically you don't code anything in the backend, you just configure it. So once you have implemented your app on the server and configured the backend, the next step is actually about implementing your app and creating the client, so the app that people download from the app stores. And here you would actually, this doesn't work with just configuring this, you actually have to write a little bit of code. And there are also, just like here on the server, there are different choices. One of them is PhoneGap. And another one is Accelerator, and typically here these are JavaScript choices, but there are plenty of others. I also made a short tutorial on why I think Accelerator or PhoneGap, DrupalGap is a good choice as compared to native development. So finally, when you have written the client code, the last step is then to publish and promote your app. And it's highly recommended that you serve both platforms for a variety of reasons, Google and Apple. Microsoft has their operating system is very, very small and doesn't really pay off to serve their platform as well. And for all of those aspects, are video tutorials on this site. The video tutorials are embedded in the app development guide, spots on. So when you go step by step through the app development guide, when you click on that, these are premium tutorials. So you need to be you can get pay membership for like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And these video tutorials, they specifically and precisely show you how to implement these specific parts. There are a whole bunch of examples. For instance, when it comes to user or payment workflows and data queries, how to implement them with Drupal and how to implement them with JavaScript using Accelerator. And if all the video tutorials don't help you don't help you enough, and you are stuck with some features, you cannot implement all of the things that you want to implement. We also regarding the app client, there you can buy the source code to our app, and this includes a complete app navigation, user management. It's tightly integrated with Drupal. There is a separate short presentation tutorial video on the app, so you might want to check that out. And on the server level, we offer server configuration services, in particular when you don't know how to implement a feature on the server or have problems with implementing specific workflows or data queries with Drupal, then you can hire us for that as well. Note that server configuration depends on the tables, so you would need to have the tables ready, but there are tutorials that show you in quite detail how to do that. So I hope this gave you a little bit an overview how you can implement your own app project using our site, and I hope this tutorial was useful. Thanks for watching.